Hello, my name is Frank Collins, and I just want to say a few things about the current elections and the state of the Union, the state of America, the pulse of America right now. Our country is in dire straits. The image of America has been tarnished by the Obama administration. Yes, America is changing. America changed when we elected the first minority African American president to the highest office in the United States of America. America showed its greatness then by electing a freshman senator from Chicago that had really no experience. This just shows you how America is, and we are a nation of compassion. So we elected President Obama to chief commander of the United States of America. For 4 years, we courted him because he didn't have the experience to be president of the United States of America. That has proven to be so, based on the record and the lack of progress that he's made for 8 years in Washington. President Obama is not a true leader. President Obama is compelled or propelled in his actions by a special interest group that has funded his campaign and has allowed him to become president of the United States of America. We all do know that the popular vote is not the ultimate vote. The ultimate vote is from the Electoral College. Now, President Obama has huge backings. Some have stated that some of his funding comes from Saudi Arabia and the Middle East. It's a possibility. I can see that becoming a possibility because he's weak on terrorism. He doesn't like to use the word radical Islamic extremists. He's soft in the Middle East. America has never been soft in the Middle East. And that's why the image has been weakened, because we have a president that does not stand up to Islamic terrorists. Yes, we can say that Osama bin Laden was killed, but the plan to execute and exterminate Osama bin Laden was in effect when President Bush was in office. Yes, the Obama administration got the credit, but the plan was in full effect when President Bush was in office. So we got to give President Bush some credit too, and give credit to the men who served in our special operations division. As we look at the elections now, we're at the crossroads. We have a businessman that's aspiring to become the president of the United States of America, which is Donald J. Trump. And we have Hillary Clinton, who's been a part of Washington for over 40 years. We do recognize that if she's elected, she will become the first woman president of the United States of America and the first woman Democratic presidential nominee. Unfortunately, Mrs. Clinton carries a lot of baggage. And what we're seeing now, that America wants change. America wants change from the typical politician, that politician who's been a part of the Washington establishment. And as we know, that the typical politicians is all talk and no action. Her handlers in this campaign season have prepared her very well to say the right sound bites. They're just sound bites. They're not really the truth. When we look at Donald Trump, here's a man that has an established business portfolio, business record, jobs creator, and he talks for the common man, although he's a billionaire. I think African Americans should give Donald Trump an opportunity to lead this nation. One of the reasons I support Donald Trump is because I think that he has the ability to stimulate the economy, to help grow the economy, to help bring jobs back into America, the jobs that have been exported out because of the lousy regulations that President Obama has forced on businesses. So they leave the country. The regulations are very tough against some of the businesses. So you can't blame some of the Fortune 500 companies that set up their operations in third world countries where the regulations are not as tough, the taxes are low. That's just good business. The infrastructure in the United States is horrible. And President Obama hasn't done anything to try to renew and revitalize the infrastructure in the United States of America. Crime is at an all-time high. Police officers are afraid to do their job. We need a president that is a president of law and order, a president that is strong on national defense, a president that has leadership qualities, a president that is not propelled by special interest groups that can pull him around like a little puppet. Right now, President Obama is making decisions based off of special interest money that has propelled him to be in the White House today. African Americans should note this one thing. President Obama has not experienced the so-called African American experience here in the United States. He has not. Just because a person looks like you or have your same pigmentation doesn't mean that they think like you. President Obama has been a failure as President of the United States of America. And African Americans should note that the Democratic Party has for so long taken for granted the vote of the African American community. And it's time to reconsider and rethink that we need to make a change. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton can always count on the African American vote, regardless of the issues. I encourage you today to consider Donald J. Trump to lead America, to renew the status of America once again, to make America great. He is a proven leader. If we elect Hillary Clinton, we will continue to go down a slippery slope. There will not be any change. We will get more of the same. 8 years of the Obama administration. And we got to consider, these are tough times. We got to think about the person that leads this country will be able to appoint a Supreme Court justice. We want a leader that will lead this nation. We want a president that will be the president of the United States of America and not the world. We must take care of home. We must secure our borders. We must have better jobs, higher income, lower crime, and lead with strength and not weakness. President Obama has led from the back and lead from weakness and not strength. We need a leader to show the world that America is back. God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump.